Hi there, it's Tania from Tatty Treasures. So today is Thursday the 17th. I'm in a bit of a quandary with my altered book. I watched a video from Sharon, Mad Paper Crush, and she's been setting up a altered book for using as a planner for next year. So she did the cover first, and for some reason when I did this I didn't totally think about the cover, because I was that, intent on starting, knowing how to rip the pages out, where to rip them out, how many to rip them out, and then the kinds of pockets that you can put in with the pages, the folding down and stuff. And I will have said before that I actually stuck down the first few pages of the front because they was red like this. So I thought, I'll never be able to cover them up. It'll, be a right job. I don't know why I thought like that, but I think I just wanted to, get on with ripping pages out and things like that. So I ended up sticking this one down over the top. So then that made my first page. And then when I was watching Sharon, she covered hers with material, and she did it to about there. And over the three sides she made it a bit longer, snipped out some for the corners, and then obviously folded them in and then placed scrapbook paper over the top. So if I did that, I would then totally lose that page, which I suppose that wouldn't be terrible. Like, it is only a page, but yeah, it just pains me to think that I'm going to lose a page what I've done, because I obviously like the double spread. And then she got another piece of heavier material, which was the spine part, and then the same for the back. So that is an option that I end up losing that page and doing it that way. But she also, because her book was a different colour to the colour material that she was using, she painted around this bit, because obviously a material of the spine, there was nowhere for it to fold over. Like if it was a book that you was making yourself, obviously there wouldn't be any pages in it when you was doing the cover. So like she said, normally, she would tuck that down the same as she did that bit. So she just ran a paintbrush across the top of here and just here, which has then left me thinking, well, possibly I could go round with a paintbrush all the way around here with some like brown acrylic paint. But I'd have to obviously do it at the front and the back. And then I would then have to do the same all around the edges. And then I could put and probably paint, up to this gilded part. And then I could mat some like Tim Holtz paper over the front, and then just put a material piece in here. So yeah, my choice is either fiddle about painting here. Am I going to make a mess? Is it going to go onto this paper? And then I'm going to wish that I'd have just covered it, instead of, wasting my time trying to make good of a mistake I've kind of, not a mistake, as of something that I've overlooked, to do a material. Or shall I just totally take my time and I mean, I suppose I could masking tape the page off. So yeah. So if anyone's got any suggestions or which way they would do it, then yeah, let me know. Or, you know, I could just leave it and just have it as like this, but I just don't think the red cover goes with the theme. So, oh, I wonder if I could actually, now I've said about the masking tape, get that framer's tape and stick it so it comes there all the way round and fold it. I think I'm going to do that. Now, isn't that funny? Just actually sitting talking about it has then made that idea pop into my head, and I wouldn't have actually thought about that. So yes, I do think that could be a possibility, because yeah, I could still paint this bit, but if this had got all tape, it would actually cover all the tops and sides of the spine. It would cover the redness here, and then I could just mat it with some paper. So yeah, I might try that. Anyway, what I thought we'd do this morning today is pick the papers that I'm going to use for the next page spread. So it's coming along lovely. So the next spread is this. If anyone has a link for those clippy hands, what you can get, I have searched everywhere. I searched on Amazon. I've been putting in things like page holder, book weight, things like that, and they're not coming up. I've looked on Etsy as well, because I really could do with some of those hands to hold it down, because yeah, it's a bit difficult. So I'm just gonna have to put that there. So yeah, I thought we could just pick what papers I'm going to use for the next page. Now I am going to completely cover this part, leave this bit in paper, page paper. Oh gosh, leave the text on there and cover this. So I'm just gonna get Nani's kit out. I can actually move this out the way. Let's see what we've got. I think if I probably want it matching, I would probably have to print the kit out again for a page what's the same. So we've got this really pale one here. That's quite nice, because obviously I want to do something over the top. So yeah, I would have to print it. I don't know if I'd end up getting two out of it or not, you know, because that's the bottom of the page. No, because you would have to go all the way up to there. And if you turned it then the opposite to fit that, it'd actually be the back of it, wouldn't it? Which hasn't got anything underneath it. Or I could do it with like two coordinating. I love that. Oh, is that the same? No, that's different. So they're full sheets. I don't know what other full sheets there is. There's a total brown one, which I don't want to do the whole page brown. Yeah, so it's going to be a choice between these. Now I don't know if doing both pages in that might be too much green, which makes me think I might do it in that page, and do that, which I think that'd be nice. So I think probably the way that I would do it is I'd obviously cut this off first and that side off first, and I think I'd just try and gauge it and fold it and see if I could you know, just visually get it measured up. But obviously I can't go right into the corner, so we don't want all that extra weight all in as spines. So yeah, I would probably want it to go right to the top of the pocket though, but then perhaps finish about there. So yeah, I do think I can probably just visually do that. So I shall print another one of those out and see what images we've got that could go on it. But then I think I might actually put 2 pockets on here, which if I did that I could use that paper. So I would only need one of those, but I would need to back it onto something thicker. So yeah, I think I'll do that for the pages, and then I just want a bit of something over the pocket, maybe something tall up the top. So it's a shame we can't just go bang in the middle, isn't it? But maybe I could separate this and have, you know, part of that going there and part of that going over there, which I do like that idea. So I think I'll just fussy cut around this ready, and then that could be a possibility. So I don't think I've got a lot else to tell you. Obviously I did end up ringing in sick yesterday because I felt far too poorly to go to work, and the added thing of having a cold, and then you know, 1 minute your nose is streaming, to the next minute you can't breathe. The thought of having a mask on, which I find quite difficult having the mask on while working anyway. I feel like it takes your breath away. It's totally different when I just wear it, you know, for an hour when I'm doing the food shopping, to actually wearing it all day at work. So I did end up ringing in, and I'm obviously back at work tomorrow, but yeah, I'm unsure if I'll be going in or not. I think if I feel the same tomorrow, then I shan't be going in, because I really do think that yeah, I think that just the thought of it, I could end up having a panic attack and just not being able to breathe. And obviously I can't just whip it off while I'm at work. Obviously when you're out shopping at night, once you get out of a shop, you know, you can take it off for a few moments to get some fresh air and stuff. And my eyes have been so sore. They feel all as if they've got cotton wool in them. But yeah, they've been really sore as well. And my face is like really sensitive, because my nose is, you know, I could start in a leading role playing Rudolph, and yeah, my nose is quite sore and stuff, so the thought of having the mask as well rubbing over my nose and stuff is not the best. But I obviously, you know, it's not a great time having time off, because obviously it's busiest time in retail and stuff, so yeah, I have to think how I feel tomorrow and take it from there. But yeah, if I don't feel well enough, then I won't be going. I won't be a martyr and just you know, say, oh, I best go, because obviously the week after Christmas week, I'm in extra days and stuff, and to be honest, I'd prefer to be off sick this week than have to ring up on actual Christmas week saying, oh, I can't come in, because yeah, that would be really awkward, because we're obviously all expected to work Christmas Eve and Boxing Day and stuff like that, so it's quite frowned upon ringing in sick over those days. Obviously, if you are sick, and you know, you can't, not a lot you can do, but yeah, obviously, you know, people abuse that and stuff, so yeah, it is a frowned upon thing. So yeah, I'm probably thinking that I could cut it off there, and there. So let me just take this off. Oh, I can't see what. Yeah, just trying to work out what was what. So I need to go around there, don't I, to get that actual branch off. I'm doing a bit of tree surgery, so that would be like so. Now I don't know if to cut this off to there, and so could have that, because obviously the pocket's going to be there anyway, so I could have that right up high like that, and then obviously that bit needs cutting off, and then having it like that. But then I just think actually that looks a bit weird. It's not how I thought it'd be, because you're having to have that quite a wide separation. It's not like that. It's quite wide. Now, if I took this leaf off, I would be able to go in a little bit closer. So, yeah, I still think it looks weird, but perhaps what I could do is just use the other pieces on the other side, but perhaps position them like that kind of thing, so it's all the same picture on one page, but just spread out, so perhaps have that somehow over the pocket and like that. So I will keep those in that side, and I will I'll back that and I shall print that one out again. So yeah, the next spread that I film will be this one. So I'll leave those to one side so I can get them printed out now, and I think I might cut a couple of these out. For I don't know if I want labels or not. Yeah, I probably do. Oh, I could have some stamps on the pockets. So there's some more stamps on this one. So I think I'll cut out 2 stamps. So I'm going to go for this one. Let's bring it in a bit more. Like so. And then I could perhaps do layer it up then on some like tea bag or something like that. So that's one, and I'm gonna cut the one that I have done and that one and the 2 plain ones, just in case having, you know, more leaves on is too much, or I might just want one plain or one leaf one. So at least then I've got the opportunity to. So that's those 2, and then I want these 2. Looks like it's a lovely sunny day out there, which makes a real change because it's been so dark and wet here. But yeah, it looks like a really sunny day. I bet it's absolutely freezing if the sky's quite clear. So yeah, at least it looks bright, and at least it's not actually throwing it down. So we've had lots of rain, but I'm sure I have read that we could be expecting some snow this weekend. We have had one day a couple of weeks ago where it did snow for quite a few hours, but the ground was so wet that nothing you know, stuck. And I'm going to take those out as well because I think they could also be another option. And then obviously if I don't use them on that page, I've already got them then cut out. Another option could be not to back that sheet to make pockets. I could possibly use 2 things from the kit, which I'm actually liking the thought of. Could have an envelope on each side, or they could be pockets, couldn't they? That's I could probably do with getting a template of the actual size of the page. So yeah, there would be small pockets, they won't reach all the way across. What about that? Postcard. See, that would be a nice size. I don't think there's another postcard or another piece that kind of size. See, they're all more upwards because they'd make nice like tuck spots. And I see that could be positioned that way or that way. I think that's about the same size as the postcard. So again, I'm going to cut both of these out, and then obviously when we do the page, then we've got options. But I think it's when you're kind of doing a page spread. I hope I haven't been miles out all the time. I've just realised. Yeah, you couldn't see what I was doing. Yeah, I think, you know, when you are doing a page, it's obviously nice that everything's cut out and you've kind of got an idea of possibilities, because otherwise you would keep having to stop and start, and you might then lose your momentum, because I think once you, well, for me, when I'm in the middle of something, if I then had to stop and print or something like that, yeah, I'd have probably lost my momentum. I think the sun just went in then. You'd have noticed it just went really very dark. So I think all these bits that I've cut out, I'm going to get a little envelope or something, and then keep those with the book. And as I keep cutting bits and bobs out, I'll just keep keeping them together. Normally I would have cut the whole kit out, but because I've been cutting the things out for things for next year, I really don't want to cut, you know, sit and cut a whole, I'm thinking with that being on its own, I might as well just cut that down now. Yeah, I just don't fancy cutting a whole other couple of kits out. So I probably will get round to it. So that's that. Right, I've not opened the advent calendar, have I? So it's the 17th. Crikey. A week today, and it'll be Christmas Eve. I was just about to open the 24th then, because I was on about it. Oh, got the lovely bird's nest. So that's that. So yeah, that's me for today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.